Morteza Mehrzad is one of the most extraordinary athletes in the world. Standing at an unbelievable height of approximately 2.46 meters or 8 feet 1 inch, he is widely recognized as the tallest volleyball player in history and one of the tallest living athletes on Earth. His journey from a difficult childhood and physical challenges to becoming an international sports star is a story of struggle, determination, and inspiration. Morteza Mehrzad was born in Iran on September 17, 1987. From a young age, his life was very different from other children because of his unusual height and medical condition. As he continued growing, his height increased rapidly due to a condition known as acromegaly, a hormonal disorder that can cause excessive growth. Over time, he became one of the tallest people in the world. However, his life was not easy. During his childhood and teenage years, he faced many physical difficulties and social challenges. His extreme height made ordinary daily activities much harder than for most people. At one point in his life, he was involved in a bicycle accident that seriously injured his pelvis and leg. Because of this injury, one of his legs became shorter than the other, creating additional mobility challenges. For many years, he lived a relatively quiet and difficult life away from international attention. Everything began to change when coaches and sports officials in Iran discovered him. Because of his incredible height and physical reach, many people immediately realized he had enormous potential in sports, especially volleyball. Eventually, Morteza Mehrzad joined Iran's national sitting volleyball program. Sitting volleyball is a Paralympic sport designed for athletes with physical disabilities. Unlike traditional volleyball, players compete while seated on the court, requiring fast reactions, teamwork, strategy, and upper body strength. Even in sitting volleyball, Morteza Mehrzad's height was extraordinary. His long arms, reach, and blocking ability made him one of the most dominant players the sport had ever seen. As he trained professionally, his skill level improved rapidly. Soon, he became one of the key players for Iran's national sitting volleyball team. International audiences quickly noticed him because of his massive height and unique appearance. Videos and photos of him spread across social media and sports news platforms around the world. Many people were amazed not only by his height, but also by his athletic ability and determination. Over time, Morteza Mehrzad helped Iran achieve major success in international competitions, including the Paralympic Games. Iran became one of the strongest sitting volleyball teams in the world, and Mehrzad became one of its biggest stars. His performances in Paralympic tournaments attracted global attention because very few athletes in history had ever combined such extreme height with professional-level sports performance. Beyond volleyball, Morteza Mehrzad also became a symbol of perseverance and overcoming personal hardship. Despite physical pain, injuries, and medical challenges, he continued competing at the highest level. Supporters admire him because his story represents determination, discipline, mental strength, confidence despite adversity. His fame also helped bring more international attention to Paralympic sports and sitting volleyball. Today, many sports fans around the world recognize him as the tallest volleyball player ever, one of the tallest athletes in history, a global symbol of inspiration in sports. Outside the court, Morteza Mehrzad is generally known for being humble and calm despite worldwide attention. His unique lifestyle also creates challenges that most people never experience. Because of his height, finding clothing is difficult. Transportation can be challenging. Standard beds and furniture are often too small. Everyday life requires adjustments. Even during international tournaments, special accommodations are often needed because of his size. However, despite all these difficulties, he continued building a successful sports career and representing Iran internationally. In modern sports history, very few athletes have attracted global attention the way Morteza Mehrzad has. Many fans compare him to other giant athletes in basketball, wrestling, and strongman competitions, but his height remains among the most extreme in professional sports. As social media and online videos expanded globally, his popularity grew even further. Millions of people around the world became curious about his height, his condition, his training, his lifestyle, his volleyball career. Today, Morteza Mehrzad is not only a sports champion, but also an international inspiration for people facing physical and personal challenges. His story proves that even with major obstacles, determination and opportunity can completely change a person's life. From a difficult childhood in Iran to becoming the tallest volleyball player in the world, Morteza Mehrzad's journey remains one of the most incredible stories in international sports.